All right, guys, welcome. We have what is this? Oh yeah, this is elimination round 6. We have Patrick versus Riaz, which hopefully should be a fun match. I'm joined with
Yeah.
Nico and Dean, as always.
Hello.
All right, should we just have them get started then?
Yeah.
All right, move over here, and I'll tell them to start. All right, you guys
We
can go ahead and start.
Alicization versus Love Live Sunshine.
Yeah, I've just been looking at the list for a second over here, and I think Garrity's like level 0 game is going to depend on like how many bombs he can find, right?
If Riaz manages to open up with a bunch of like 4Ks, Garrity has to more or less concede level 0, unless
Well,
he gets some bombs to answer those.
not only that, but Riaz plays the JC, right? So like Riaz will probably try field early, and then just still deny Chica reverses, which is like a lot of this is like not very good, right, for Sunshine.
Yeah.
As you can see, like with just what Riaz did right here, so unless he plays a Suicider, this 4K is going to be staying on the board for a good while.
Yeah, Patrick only runs 2 level 0
Yeah, 2.
bombs. Yeah. Okay.
The pseudo funny part about this is his level 1 game only ties the 4K.
Oh, you're right. Well, no, because
4K,
he has like the
4K's
brainstorm and give 500 power in the runner, so like that's not fair. Oh, and we see he does actually open the bomb.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he's choosing to try field.
Field, eh?
Storm.
Because he has like the pseudo Ricky, so this is only a dual field actually.
And he can also opt to salvage with the Suicider, so.
So he could have 0 stock at the end.
Well, he'll have one. Well, yeah. Resolve the Ricky, but you know. He'll still be able to find a way to recoup his hand. Because at the end of the day, all you need is
just trigger gate
to go into level 2. Oh, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, on last attack too, so he could pay it out here if he wants to. Once he either chooses
he can be greedy and not use the pay to, right?
He might not because he can just Ricky himself with the Dia, right? Which might be something he want to do to try to force himself to 1 first.
Oh, I guess building stock isn't what we want. Maybe.
I think he's debating it right now. Yeah, I think he's just choosing to chill. Wow, okay. I guess not. Oh, he just grabs it back. Okay. I guess just to answer any other big bodies Riaz decides to throw out.
Hmm.
Not too sure about that, though.
Yeah, I mean, that like losing that entire like pile of stock, right? Like I feel with the gate, you should have just like taken the 1 card. Now Riaz immediately he doesn't care.
Yeah. Tri-field slam climax. That's how we do it. The fact that he slammed a book here, though, kind of telegraphs he has another book in his hand. So.
Well, Riaz has said that he likes to try field and push this damage early, which.
Well, that was some damage pushing.
I mean, like it would have been a lot better had like Patrick been like further along, right? But like, it doesn't feel very strong right here, right? Because now like Patrick's 1-2. It's the second turn of the game, sure, but like.
I mean, Riaz does have the board set up, right? To deny multiple Chicas.
Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, he can deny.
He can deny the Chica stock soul, and Patrick also has had. Well, he's opting to take the draw off the on death draw 1.
Must not have the stock soul in hand if he's looking for extra draws, right?
Yeah.
Or just maybe looking for extra Chicas. He gets like the guaranteed Chica off of the level 0, right? The green card, I forget. Like the pseudo JC. Because it can't activate on itself, right?
It cannot, no.
Yeah.
But either way, like with this play and the fact that Garrity is now 1-4, his hand's kind of in the way. Yeah, he's 1-4. Riaz is just kind of like not giving him any real time to like dig for his pieces, considering he also grabbed the he just grabbed the Suicider off of the Suicider death.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we see one of the Chicas come down.
Yeah, you're only gonna get one Chica here unless you tri-field Chica. So
Yeah. So he opts the Chica and then double runner. It's about all you can really do. Oh no,
Doesn't have the right
that is
climax.
not the right. Oof. Interestingly, Riaz is out 3 climaxes already. Well, actually 4, and maybe even 5 if he's still holding the book in hand. Because he has 3 in waiting room, 1 in clock, and I'm assuming he has another book in hand. So
But
he
he does
might
have
end up taking a lot of damage here.
ooh, I think he's thinking of not doing it because it's not the right climax combo. I don't know if it's worth to just take that damage, especially if you're out that.
But it
many,
saves
you're
his
gonna level up.
brainstorm.
Yeah, it saves his
Oh, okay,
brainstorm. That's
That's
that might
pretty
be
huge.
important. Takes it in levels, okay.
And the Alice is on reverse, right? No. Oh, it's on. Okay. Just want to make sure I got the map. Correct.
Opts to go for the big damage.
Oh,
That is
no.
some real big damage.
Oh, no.
Easy
Oh,
finish.
This
no.
is
He took it?
this is what we call an accelerated game state.
22. How many level 1 combo UGOs are visible to me? 0.
Sad part is, do you think Riaz might still be tempted to resolve this Alice? Just to see if he gets some hand pluses.
I mean, what? How many climaxes are in his grave already?
It should be 4.
Or is it?
Oh.
No, it's 5 now
5.
because he leveled up. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
that's a lot of damage pushing.
Okay,
Okay, he cancels that.
Oh,
He-
his card
Why
got
did he
cited.
side it? Interesting that I'm not sure why he chose to side there. Because the Alice is when it gets sent to the waiting room, not on reverse.
Yeah. So like doing that just lets Riaz like handle it on his own terms instead of
Yeah,
being forced to do it
and
immediately.
And if he doesn't have attackers, it just gives him an additional attacker on the field. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. I'm assuming we're okay. Yeah, he's overplaying it for the UGO.
Grabs the what is that? The 2-1 support he grabbed? Or no, that was in his clock.
Well, no, it's the 2-1 support he's going to put into clock.
Okay.
And then he's going to grab the Bonder, and then off the Bonder, he's going to grab the UGO level 1 combo. And then he's going to just mill out the rest of his deck. Patrick double triggered here, so he's probably going to opt to run both times. Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky.
Well, does he care? I don't think he cares.
I mean, he's out 4 now, right? So.
Well, it's also like he doesn't care about being level 2, right? Like
Yeah, at this point.
he never wanted to like.
He kind of does though, because he never resolved like proper climax combo.
He already has
only
enough
has
stock.
3. Well, he has 3 stocks, so 4 stock is like the ideal number, because then you get to play the support and the early play. And unless he's been crutching on one of the 2-1 Ricos in hand this whole time, he might not even have the opportunity to.
You're not
to
wrong.
really
Well,
play.
doesn't he have 2? And he like had 2 in his last clock, and he had 1 in this one, right? So we know where
Yeah.
3 are.
Yeah.
So.
Does Riaz even have any real outs to like the double early play with no support?
Well, I was looking.
He has Administrator.
Yeah, but he also has like a 6. Like the Sword Graham says no backups, right? And plus 3K.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
as
Here,
long
he's
as he
probably
has-
more free to use it against the early play board
Mhm.
if he wants it as an answer, mainly just because like there's no like crazy specific counters he has to look out for in this matchup like you would in a matchup like Konosuba. Like there's no foreclosure, there's nothing like that scaring him away.
Oh no,
Climaxes are going in.
One, two,
waiting to see this count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's refreshing 7. He wanted to refresh 8 here,
2,
but if you didn't see his top check X,
Yeah, it
he
revealed
top
the
checked
event.
the event. So he wanted to go 1 deeper for the hand,
Yeah.
which forced him to refresh with 1 less climax. Which isn't that bad.
Plus 2.
I mean, I don't usually feel like this is too bad of a trade-off.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's obviously suboptimal, but I don't think it's gonna make too big of a difference.
So I think going into the level 2 turn for Patrick, I mean, if he has the Rico support to clock and a Chica and Kanan level 0 in hand, I think he's in a like okay position, right? I don't
Yeah.
think there's much that what is Alkazation can really do to handle that at level 2.
Not immediately, no. But that's a lot of ifs, and from the little bit we've seen with Patrick's hand sculpting this game, he hasn't gotten either the Chica or the Rico into his hand. So he would have already had to have either like drawn them previously or just clutching them.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll find out here after.
Which is very possible, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think the only iffy one is Rico. We're not sure where the last Rico is, right?
Right, left.
Yeah, we just know that where 3 of them are.
Two. Sticks. I will reverse him. No core here. Draw.
All right, I think this is the moment of truth. Does he clock it?
Clock.
He does.
Yeah. Why would he not have it?
No,
So
let's see-
yeah, I
let's
guess
see the
we'll
Chica.
see. We'll see it get slammed down.
Early play.
There's
it
the
is.
Chica.
This works out well too since he gets to pay out that stock now. And they
Yeah, and
there's
he's
already a
pretty
Yo in
close to
there.
refresh. Yeah, he has a Yo in there.
Pay one. Play the other.
There's the board.
All right, I think
I mean, that's
Uh,
like all
Patrick-
he needs, right? Like
yeah,
now,
if he
Yeah.
has the Kanan,
Riaz
it's
needs-
perfect. Because Riaz doesn't have a lot of outs to this. If he doesn't have the Kanan, maybe he can get away with some stuff, but I guess we'll see here.
This is a bit of a yikes.
Is
I
that a
feel like we've
4-card
already
deck?
seen it come down.
Yeah.
All right, so he's just checking his odds here on triggering a level 1 or higher character.
Now Patrick, like, this is more kind of like a free game for him because he doesn't have to be scared of like anti-change counters. Doesn't have to really play around much of anything. So he's just kind of like, once he drops this, he's just kind of has free reign to do kind of what he wants.
Yep. All right, looks like he doesn't have
Oh.
the Kanan though, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but-
it's not supported, so it's not really free.
Gets unlucky on the
And-
burn.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the world-class power.
Salvages. I'm assuming he might consider either salvaging a Kanan or a backup. Yeah, he goes for the backup here.
It's unfortunate because Riaz is just gonna have the sword ram.
Well, I mean, if he does, like at the very least, this
It
forces
forced
him
it,
to have. Yeah, you force him to have like the administrator or the early play and sword gram.
Do you force?
Not only that, but since he doesn't have red and clock right now, he might
doesn't
not
even
want
force-
to clock draw next turn.
It doesn't even force the gram because like administrator swings in at like 13k before anything else,
Yeah, if there's a climax place too, it gains another 1500. So
and because there's like no actual other power, Yo is only.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
13K.
Never
So,
mind,
yeah,
never mind. Yeah,
Yo,
with the back row, Kirito brainstorm, he should technically be over if he's swinging, because he has experience 5 currently, I believe. Oh wait, no, he has experience 4. Never mind, that's not the bonder. Or that's not the Climax Ditcher. So the Kirito Brainstorm is still just a vanilla Brainstorm. He'd be tying in if he decided to play Administrator, which he still
fine.
can't because he doesn't have Red and Clock.
It still kills the card. I mean, so like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the play
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
really
okay.
matter right now because he would need to like clock a gram or something if he wanted to. Yeah, so Administrator's not even coming down this turn. He might consider a Yu-Gi-Oh though.
I guess I for some reason it didn't it escaped me that there's only 5 red in this deck.
Yeah.
It's very greedy. I like it.
2 on a Brainstorm.
Okay, well, an early play Yu-Gi-Oh is not happening this turn.
Oh yeah, it's 2 or less climaxes, right? For some reason, I thought it was 4 more characters.
So this board by Patrick is going to be pretty much just uncontested here.
I mean, well, he missed 1 Yo burn, so I guess it's not like... Is it that bad that he can't answer it? I mean, like, it's not good, but how bad is it?
It's not too bad.
I don't know. I
think
think
it's not going to be too bad. Like if Riaz manages to like find a way to push Patrick to level 3 this turn, he's still in a really fine spot. With it like, and if he doesn't die on the backswing.
Well, we see him search the Kirito and the Yu-Gi-Oh is
the Yu-Gi-Oh is the
wait,
Death Aqua. Or the on death like look at
it's like
whatever.
the OG Kirito. Yeah. Okay, so it's like extra mill, yeah.
So he's just grabbing his finisher and then just grabbing, I guess, cards to slam on the board with the option to mill out his deck if he needs to.
No power, correct?
That is correct. Chica's
12 die. Chica's 12, Yo is 10.
Just slams down another Brainstorm.
You just have a card on the board. A body.
Well, yeah, because I'm guessing he wants to potentially save the back row for maybe like a higher Yu-Gi-Oh target, or maybe save even one of these Yu-Gi-Ohs.
And maybe save like the Rize.
Yeah.
1 for 1. 1.
Is there anything you want to check?
Just number of climaxes.
7.
Okay.
No climax. Which means like he's more likely to stick damage, but like it's not going to be as impactful, right?
Well, no, I think
I guess his
Riaz's
goal
goal is to get him to level 3, yeah, and then kill him in the next turn. Because I believe if he's going into his next turn with 7 stock, if he already has everything like good to go, I think he just needs 7 stock to be able to do double Kirito, right?
Doesn't this Kirito need a reverse?
It does need a reverse. Oh no, I think you only need 6 stock. If you already have everything. Okay, yeah, 6 stock.
But you also need 2 reverses, which is pretty rough.
Is it 5? 5 is 5 stock. 5 stock. I can't do math.
Yeah, learn to play, noob. But I mean, like the Kirito getting reverses is pretty rough. I think that's actually going to be very difficult.
1 for 1.
So it's technically 6 stock because he has to have the gram.
Yeah.
No reverse.
Oh, opts for no reverse there.
Well, it like sets up a side attack later, right?
So yeah, I think Riaz kind of accomplished what he wanted to do here, which is just to get Patrick to 3.
No encore here.
Go ahead.
I mean, this next turn where Patrick is attacking, does having like a second area to side attack matter here? Or you just
Oh no.
absorb
He
control?
opted not to reverse it because he didn't want to give Riaz the option to mill through his deck.
Oh, that
I mean,
as
didn't
well.
he just refresh? So
He did, but he's out
He
4.
did, but
like,
he already hit a couple on Brainstorm, and he
but
canceled a few
it
of
still
the other
doesn't matter
attacks.
though. It still doesn't matter because this is still like there's like 1 turn cycle left in this game, right? So
Yeah.
like Riaz milling his deck can only actually help you. Well, not really, but it actually does nothing, is what I'm saying. They're like, Riaz
Yeah.
milling his deck, since it doesn't cause a refresh, will actually just do nothing to the actual game.
Mm-hmm.
Because milling doesn't change like your odds of canceling.
Discard.
Understood.
Reveal 0.
Rico shows a level 0.
I'll take the drop, sir.
Grabs a drop searcher. Is he just gonna try to like drop search and nope, never mind.
Yep.
He's just gonna heal down and probably go. Do you have a Kanon to slam down with that healer, dude?
I'm wondering, like, why would you heal here? It's like the only thing he had?
Yeah. Alright, I guess he's just going in now.
Front.
Oh, he's not going into the open lane first? With the non-soul trigger? I feel like that'd be good numbers.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of an odd choice, but
Because now he, like, risks, like, swinging 4 in this, like, open slot.
It's okay, dude. He's just gonna, you know, he's gonna do the classic reveal 3, burn 3, and Riaz is dead.
Correct.
See? Oh, yep, it's for 4. Riaz will cancel on 4 now.
No, he
Oh.
eats the. Oh no.
now he can double
We have-
cancel here.
Dead.
on 3
dude,
both
until you're at 4-0, you're not dead.
0 for 2.
Not just that, but he has to. Okay, cancels on
See,
3.
look, easy. I got to see this power firsthand once, Nico. Like, okay, Riaz would never die from 2-6. There's a reason. There's a reason he's this far in the tournament.
The reason why he's the 2-time world champ, I understand. The unfortunate part is, man, I hope if he's planning on playing Graham, he has to clock a red card this turn.
Yeah, he's going to watch. I hope.
How big does Kirito get with the climax combo?
12k
It's
before
12K?
anything, and
Okay, yeah. So he loses every
Patrick-
lane here.
playing smart positioned
Mhm.
his level support behind the weaker healer. So now, like with a counter, he just wins over in every single
Well,
lane.
actually, if Riaz doesn't clock, he has like he could just like try field that Kirito, and like Patrick has to have multiple counters, right?
That's true.
Oh, that's right. No.
Yeah, you just go cool. I know you have one counter, but you have 2.
Changes a lot because Riaz does not have experience 6, so Kirito's actually just going to be a weenie when he swings in. So Kirito's only going to be swinging 5.
Which means he can't even get a
Four.
single reverse.
Yeah,
What, 10-5 Brainstormer, so it's 11k? That's
The 11K, yeah.
unfortunate.
Does he even have the experience for the Brainstormer? The Brainstormer's experience 5.
It's 5, right?
Yeah, but
Isn't
he
that 5
does
right
not
now?
have experience for Kirito himself. Like the level 3 Kirito, he doesn't have experience for.
Mm.
So this is a pretty awkward spot then.
I still have faith, though the fact he didn't immediately clock red means it looks like the dream is dead. But you know what? 3 characters in a climax can still stick 7 damage.
You're not
You're
wrong.
not wrong, but the odds of that happening are
Hmm?
a little small. Baiting on slamming down this Kirito.
Okay, so this Kirito comes down.
I guess he still has the option to play the level support to kind of like force the issue in a couple lanes. But I think that's his only out right now. To be able to contest multiple lanes is the level support. All right, plays down the second one.
Hmm. The level assist helps like one lane. Does it? Does it actually help multiple lanes?
Yeah,
Get big enough? I guess, yeah.
yeah. It lets him threaten 2 lanes. Well, since he played the healer, I'm gonna assume he doesn't have the level support available. So this might be the classic of slam a couple of 2 soul beaters, slam a climax, and go.
Sorry, you said Ruby's how much now?
Ruby is 11.
1K once.
Here we go.
It was 11, right?
Correct.
This is so sad.
This is very sad.
This is like
12Ks, right?
So the Kiritos are both at 11,000 right now. Yo's
times.
over by 5, and they tie the Ruby.
Oh, alright.
And Yu-Gi-Oh's, he's also tying the, what do you call it? The Chica.
well, here comes the counter.
There's no need for the counter here.
There's no need for the counter. Wait, hold on. Can you pause the
Hold
game?
on.
I
Hey guys,
think
hold
Riaz
on, hold
might.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
What's up?
You, what's your EXP, Riaz?
EXP is. Oh. Yeah, you're right.
I can't hear him because I have him so low. Hold on.
No, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if you gave him wrong information or not.
It's 11K. It's 11K.
Okay.
That's right.
Cause I
Yeah, I mistook this for the level assist.
okay. Just letting you guys know. You guys can fix that.
Okay, so then both of these are 11.
All right. Yeah. So he thought that was a level system clock.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're both 11Ks.
Both 11Ks, so one's losing, one's.
Oh, so then this is, yeah. Okay, so Riaz
It's
was making
okay.
this play as if he thought he had experience 6.
Dude,
Yeah.
He still has 9 damage on the board.
And that was 4.
He does still have 9 damage on the board. You're correct.
Wait, did I trigger yet?
But
You-
it's,
You had 1 stock at the beginning.
Yeah, just did.
It's okay. 9 damage sticks in. Oh, okay.
Oh
Cancel
no,
on 3.
it's okay, dude. There's just 1 soul trigger, and this is lethal.
Front for 3. 3.
I'll back that up. You
Just
mill
go back
4.
in, right?
Yes, they go
Dude.
straight back in.
Look at this misplay here. Patrick milled the non-soul trigger to give Riaz exact lethal.
Assume 7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
No.
well, now Riaz, well, it's asking quite a lot to keep track of the specific cards he has left in deck.
But he did mill a non-soul trigger. So when Riaz sticks this 3 and then gets that soul trigger for 4,
That would be pretty
Patrick
spicy.
played himself. That's exactly what happened.
It's all right.
Right, left, middle.
But yeah, I think Riaz is out here is only to just sack. He oh no,
Milling, right?
Yeah.
he has to continue the
3
mill
more.
effect.
Yeah.
4. And then.
Refresh. Oh no.
Doesn't matter.
He's already out.
You're right. He's dead.
It doesn't
he
matter,
removed
dude.
cards that had
Patrick
no
died.
triggers.
6.
Oh no,
Patrick
Patrick
Alright,
eats
it is.
this.
You ready? You ready? Here it comes.
Patrick eats this. That's
Oh.
not a soul trigger.
Riaz, you let me down.
Cancel.
He
Sorry,
cancels it
Patrick's
on
in
And
2.
player.
Patrick
I
canceled.
was 12K. Were you bigger than 12?
12K.
So we're tied.
So they tie in that specific lane, but then yeah,
Okay.
Riaz
No,
is
no, no.
already out. 3 climaxes, I believe.
Draw.
This is
That
this
sounds
is
like he
looking
has
to be
5 in
about
his deck.
over.
It sounds like he has
He has
5 in his
five
deck,
in his deck.
Nico.
Just enough to cancel double yo Ruby swings.
Play.
All right.
On
Here
deck.
comes the 5
Over plays
cancels.
the
I can't
con on for
wait.
the yo. He gets the top check.
Bottom deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good enough. Now he's probably going to play the Rico.
Dude, these Yos are both going to reveal level zeros.
Reveal.
Dude, Riaz is going to live a turn. You ready? Here it comes.
That is
Here
that
it
is
comes.
technically a 0. Ultra Instinct off or activated. Do you guys have the Ultra Instinct theme available?
No, because YouTube
Or would
will
we get
wreck us.
copyright
Yeah.
struck?
We already get copyright like struck for like doing actually nothing.
Swing for wall 2, right?
That's pretty cool. Thanks, YouTube. Shoutouts to YouTube.
Alright. Back. Put that up.
So he's opting to leave his Yos for the potential to kind of like sack into extra burns.
Do I actually do that? No, I want the burns.
That, and I think he only has 1 card in hand, so it's not like he can do too much else about that.
Correct. 2 and salvage.
So he's swinging in lethal.
I will salvage the back.
Here we go. Cancel on 2, Riaz.
Sounds good.
Grabs the counter. No, he eats it.
Riaz,
All right.
why? You
So
and I
game
did
1
that.
goes to Patrick. That was a pretty quick game for the
Yeah.
most part.
The
They were
Riaz
both
early.
like shot up to like level 2 very fast.
Yeah. It was extremely fast.
I think that misplay potentially just cost Riaz the game there. Thinking that he had experience 6 when he did not. That's
Oh.
that changed like his damage output significantly. What were you gonna say, Dean?
Oh, I was just gonna say like I don't know if Riaz had an answer. Like even if he had known, right? Like without the Gram, he was not able to get reverses there at all.
No. He was able. So unless Patrick specifically had 2 counters in hand,
Level
he
support
would have been
got him
fine. Yeah, he would have been fine to what is it? He would have threatened a reverse in 2 lanes if he had the experience condition.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think he thought that was the level assist when he leveled it, right? So it's like that like misplay was only relevant within that turn cycle, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like him not getting the experience was like something that like he should have been more mindful of.
Yeah. I think Chad even said he I believe had a level 2 available to level in clock.
Yeah.
But I can't blame him if he says like he thought it was the same card, because both that card and the card he's thinking about have like the same character on them. So, yeah. Besides, who reads their cards anyway? That's lame.
Yeah.
There you go first. Yeah.
They
So
just make
Riaz
up
going
effects
first.
every time. If you get DQ'd, you get DQ'd. Just gotta live with it.
Riaz mulls 5. Patrick also mulls 5.
It's about
Very
the deck
interesting.
speed.
Heck yeah.
Dude, some people have to play Ozuses, and some people just use the free one that you get at the beginning of the game.
Basically the same situation. I was in. Sounds good.
Alright. Draw for turn.
So what do you think Riaz can improve upon in this specific game?
Canceling more.
That
Thank
is
you,
a
Dean.
good strategy. I like it.
That's about it. Like, what is he supposed to do? Patrick canceled both games the first attack, which is like it makes Riaz's gameplay like worse when he's going first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like he wants to do that turn 2 tri-field for some reason, like every time. Which if he decides to do again, like it'll be the same situation. Patrick will be like low 1. So like Riaz doesn't get to capitalize on his like 4Ks as much. But once again, Patrick opens up with one of his 2. Well, this is a bomb, right?
No, that's
that's a
the
brainstormer.
brainstorm.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of
They're
sunshine
both
goes with
red.
the same.
I only go off of colors. I'm very color oriented.
Either way, though, Riaz will be able to dig for another playable with this Alice, so he's still probably going to be able to get that turn 2 Trifield. Considering, yeah, he just hit a
It's like the Myuri Ricky, right?
yeah. So he just grabs another copy of itself.
Interesting. He didn't go for the 4K. I guess it.
He might already have a 4K in hand.
He's getting red now this game. He's leveling that first turn.
Yep, there's the administrator. So we
Does he
see
do
the
the
JC,
Trifield?
double JC.
Double
Ooh.
JC, Jesus.
Okay, so this is gonna be all right. There's the aggression.
Yeah, once again, this is like the same thing though, right? Like he doesn't get to, like he's gonna hit Patrick to like low 1. It's like who really cares? If you're like low 1s on the second turn.
I mean, you're right, but like this doesn't give Patrick any real time to kind of like find any of his combo pieces.
Ooh, and that cancel.
But he cancels there, so he's not even gonna be level 1 this turn.
Kanon helps him find another playable at least here.
Well, he left the card on top, so I'm assuming that's probably a
Zero.
playable.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he doesn't get hit to low 1s. I guess he actually gets stuck at 0-6, which is actually perfect.
I mean, if he actually wanted to get pushed to level 1, which I don't see why you would, considering there's double JC on the board, he could like play a D and overplay it, but that's a
Yeah,
little
there's like no
sus.
reason. There's like
Yeah, there's no
absolutely
reason to do it. See a Suicider, another Kanon. Does he have a Trifield to respond with? He does not.
I think Riaz
is
is in a
pretty
good
good.
position then, right? I mean, if he doesn't get the Trifield here, it's just like, oof.
Yeah.
Does this thing trade? Oh, so he's like forced to trade in both, right? Which would open up to a lot of damage.
Well, no, I don't think Riaz would ever just even, like... I don't think he's ever using the JCs here.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Patrick is forced to trade in both lanes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's forced to crash both of these or decide.
Yeah, he's probably just going to side, but yeah. He's going to probably...
he's fronting.
well, no, he's fronting
He's
because that's a
yeah.
Suicider. Well, like, there's no reason for him to pop JC just because he's just going to side with a Kanon.
Yep, and he sides here.
It's a soul trigger every attack too.
Yeah, it's like he played a climax. There's a Yo already in stock too, so I wonder
Yep.
if
There's the
it's
Yo and a
gonna
Rico.
do anything
Is he
here.
going to choose to resolve it? He might choose to resolve it to grab a Rico.
Yeah, that would be the only reason because yeah, Rico Yo in there, right? Yeah, so pay 2 here to get the Rico. If he doesn't get the Rico, I'd be really surprised. Like, the only other thing I would ever do that for is like Chica level 3 possibly, because I know he was out a bunch earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we saw last game. I
He
think
just
we've seen like
grabs
that this
another
tournament.
copy of the bomb. Okay.
He's been using this like pay 2 just to get a card.
I mean, a lot of times that's like the correct play when you're playing Sunshine is just to use that for extra hand. It just really depends on like what your next game plan is. It's just weird that he keeps grabbing the Yo bomb. I don't think he expects to be level 1 or level 0 still.
Yeah, I'm assuming
That his hand must be.
Riaz
like,
is
no
going to
playables
respond
then?
with just another Climax Slam this turn. Consider
Okay.
So he's grabbing the Bonder, so he's going to ditch Bond to the UGO. And just go from there.
You clocked this turn, right?
Fuck this, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, he leveled the administrator. I just realized that.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not too sure on that play, just because if you're leveling the Administrator, you just kind of like tell your opponent, well, like once again, you're not going to threaten them at all, level 2.
Yeah, especially in this format where we have open deck lists.
Yeah.
He just gets to chill out now and not
So
care.
Patrick doesn't even need to really have like a Kanon in the back row if he doesn't really want to, because the only answer would be like early play UGO.
We see
That's
this
the wrong
board.
climax though.
Oh, it doesn't
so-
matter. He's got
He's
the
got it
right
now.
climax now. He's also out a lot of climaxes.
6 level.
Yeah, but
Well,
his
Patrick
opponent's
could-
eating damage, so
But the problem is that like if he hits, wait, no, you're right. Patrick should be like level 2 this turn. That'd be actually fantastic for Riaz.
Considering, like, so since Patrick decided to resolve the effect of Yo last turn. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
This is crippling now,
So
right?
yeah, like he can't actually early
Oh,
play,
he
so he has to
attacked
go through with
again,
another
though?
turn cycle of just, oh my goodness, he ate all of it. So yeah, he has to be. So now
Actually got
Patrick's
to
to
Yeah,
level
Patrick
2.
and only 2 stock because he used the Yo last turn.
This is like super
So,
punish.
Yeah. His hand must be really garbage right now because I don't understand the play of getting the Yo off of the Yo bomb, right?
Yeah.
So,
We saw, I don't know.
Well, we saw him do the same thing in the last game, but last game it was a little more.
I think it made a little more sense last game, but
Yeah,
the
it
position he
did,
was this
but-
game didn't make sense to me. Like, I think the only reason that happens is like your hand is absolute garbage, and you need this for attackers the following turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then being here like stuck with only 2 stock, when you're supposed to be like the power bump in Sunshine, everything happens at level 2. That's when you
Yeah,
get
the
the
fact
explosive
that you're
turns.
skipping a turn of that
Yeah.
like big power spike is pretty big here.
Do
That and Riaz still has the ability to deny. Like if Patrick goes for like a level 1 suicide or reverser turn with stock soul, Riaz still has the ability to deny him 1 reverse somewhere. Oh no, he doesn't actually. That would only be relevant if you play down 2 of the Chica. Just we do take backsies here. We do take backsies here. It's okay.
Then do this.
He was shook by the 8 damage. 9 damage. 9 damage he took.
No, he took 10 damage.
Wasn't it
He was
9?
at 0-6. He was at
Right.
0-6 and he ended at 2-2.
You're right. 10 damage. Which, like, isn't even that, like... I mean, it's not, like, super likely, but it's also not that unlikely on first deck, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you get in those, like, situations where, like, you have so many open lanes and, like, you're in the high zeros.
Is he just gonna opt to stop? Okay,
Actually,
he just opts to
he
stop
took-
here.
Think about this. He actually took the same amount of damage as he did last game, right? Almost. Because
no,
last game,
because
no, because last game he was 0-1 to 1-2.
It doesn't matter then.
that's 8 damage.
It was close. They're functionally the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but it still gave him like a turn cycle level 1.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like that's the difference, right? Like that's what Riaz like, what his deck is good at pushing, right? Like that high level 0 into like level 2 play.
Oh no.
That's
So
damage.
that's damage. You're correct.
All those
but
comeback triggers.
So what? Patrick discarded 2 climaxes here. Like,
yeah.
is he that?
So he's tapping. Oh no,
Oh
he's
my
tapping a
God.
front row to brainstorm. That's okay. It gets him back a playable, but that's still like that's not something you want to do.
What was that 4-card deck left?
His quality's a little
Yeah.
grainy for me. I think it's 5. It looks like
Oh yeah,
5.
5. We have a 5-card deck. He's out for sure 4. He probably has a climax in hand, possibly. He's out 6. Is there 2 in there?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming if he's probably gonna slam a stock soul this turn.
Yeah, he should be if he just discarded 2 climaxes here. Be really curious why he decided to get rid of both climaxes if those were the only 2 climaxes in his hand.
Chooses to just grab the ruby counter so far, unless he's thinking about it again.
What does Ruby Counter even do here?
Well, he might be setting up for next turn, where he'll be 3-0 and have a Chica.
Ruby
Yeah.
counter does threaten Riaz in that if he just like triple Magros, he can save one of his 1-0s. Because Magro only gets to 6k.
He stalks the O. Is that like
No, that's completely
I mean,
fine. Because
normally?
he-
Yeah, but
well,
is
no,
it
no,
like,
no.
is it still fine from this far back?
Well,
Well,
He needs it.
oh
next
yeah,
turn, but
this might.
Yeah.
Oh no, because next turn he has the ability to just brainstorm and
Oh,
then
yeah,
play
yeah,
down Chica and then pay it out with a yo, or pay the final sock out and get the yo out. So it's still completely fine.
yeah. And if he counters here too, then it's still completely fine, right? Because he'll be at 4
Oh,
star
yeah, you're
counter
right, you're
3.
right.
Yeah, and then if he just chooses to counter, he's also fine. Just thinking about grabbing the yo. I'm guessing this just means he has a Chica in hand already. Grabs a Kanan. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he already has the yo set up. He might. As well
I don't
just skip
think you
the
even
Kanan.
need the Kanan really, unless you're just doing it to scry.
One, maybe 2 turns. So
Because you're already threatening counter to like save
Well-
your level 3 or your level 3s.
Well, either way, we already know that Riaz is in a position he can't even interact with the double early play. I mean, even after this turn, if it is a double early play, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So he settles on the healer.
what am I shuffling?
I think this is fine because basically this game is getting like a little bit too accelerated here. He just assumes he's going to be level 3 first, and he's going to need a couple hills to be able to stay in the game.
I hope that's not an assumption.
I'm gonna side.
That's a lot of damage.
Maybe Kit knew.
That's not
Oh, no.
a lot of damage anymore. Oh no.
Riaz taking full advantage of the free mill.
Oh no. Not like this, Patrick.
Dang! Remember
And
when
he
Patrick
triggers
had a chance
there
of winning
too.
this
Oh
game?
no!
Goodness, that's so rough.
Here it is. Let me find my second healer.
No, he just chooses to grab the counter.
Now we can refresh 7.
You're right.
Riaz is gonna get that 1-6 refresh or 1-5 refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, his board got sided.
Why would he
What?
side his board?
Look at these
That's
free pluses.
really questionable, especially since we already know he leveled administrator. You're not afraid of anything at level 2.
Wait,
What-
is
how big is it?
Patrick? Hold on. Patrick may not have,
Realize?
because I feel like the only way this makes sense is like, well, no, because Riaz did it on his own turn last turn anyway, right? Or
Yeah.
this is not an on reverse mill 3. This is a when it gets sent to waiting room. So I don't know what the purpose of siding these are, because it's not like. I don't think Riaz would ever just use the JC and take an extra damage to save one of these,
Yeah.
or to like have it bounce to hand just because like, what's it gonna do in your hand?
Yeah, I mean, even if you were like like reverse these or whatever, and he uses the ability, I think you're fine with that. Like we've already pointed out that the administrator's in level, so it's not going to do anything this game. At level 2, the only thing he has access to really fight the early plays is
I feel like
the
Riaz
Yu-Gi-Oh,
like
right?
actually just doesn't care right now, right? Like
Yeah.
he just slams down the single combo and like
Yeah.
the climax and just takes his free +2 and deals damage.
I would assume he might. Well, no, because what? Patrick has 2 cards left in deck, so he's probably gonna mill 1 if there's no more climaxes left.
I think he's completely out now.
Yeah, so he's gonna mill 1.
Like you
But
could
he might
decide-
opt. No, he might opt to side so
Yeah.
that he can't pay out one of the climaxes with a counter.
Yeah. Like you just side the middle lane with your card that got to live for free,
Yeah.
and then, and then like you deny him the counter and like stick the damage.
Yeah.
And then it's like I don't know. It's just like this is like you just kind of play the game from here and just like
Mhm.
capitalize off of your like huge advantage.
Yeah, I think if Riaz does do that, then like it's just basically over. Especially if Patrick should be completely out here.
Yeah.
Side the center here.
The question is, are we going to see the side? Are we going to see the side? Or are we going to see the front? The front's the misplay, right?
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
I trust it.
Just because there's not even
He
going to be a
fronted.
reason for him to keep the he fronted.
Not fail. Should be carry to level 3 unless I forgot I triggered it.
Oh, he knew it was a level 3, so he wanted it, I guess.
Okay.
He knew it was his
But
finisher, yeah.
did he side against the level 1 or not? Is what I'm wondering. Did he say front? I
Apparently,
didn't hear.
Patrick did not mill either.
Yep.
He declared a front.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying Patrick didn't
Patrick-
mill at the start of the attack.
Oh.
phase,
I mean, if he
so
didn't
there
mill, then
might
there's
be a
one climax,
left.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
One level.
I mean, a side here for 1 would be okay, but you said he fronted, right?
I think I
Yeah.
towards the bottom because you just started him.
Yeah. No.
Well, if he knew that there was a level 3 at the bottom, that's
It
I
makes
mean, couldn't you
sense.
just count? Like, isn't Patrick out 8? Like,
You're good.
couldn't have you just like? Did he ask for the count?
He did not.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, did you want a milk, by the way?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I
Yeah,
actually?
yeah, 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 milk.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
No,
don't
no,
worry,
no.
take back
Nico,
seats,
don't
it's all
worry.
good.
Hey, don't worry.
we
He gets,
take backsies
you
here.
get
Okay,
the mill after you.
Okay,
Look.
we take backsies here.
He's
That's
actually
fine.
playing
That's
JoJo
fine.
and he King Crimsoned him.
Oh, okay.
No, don't worry. He was milling. Don't worry.
Dang. Absolutely siding here would have been infinitely better.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's gonna.
Refresh
He
here.
just
He's just gonna
counter?
counter to save it. Opens up a lane and then like refresh an extra climax.
Does counter even? How big is this thing?
The counter gets it over because Yu-Gi-Oh is only at 6k. On
Oh, it's
attack.
literally just generic Maguro.
It's literally just generic Maguro, yeah. So the Azusa will get to survive the attack if he chooses to counter over it.
Oh, it's a TD card. That makes sense.
Yeah, it is the TD card. So there's the counter.
here's the
Yep,
counter.
as expected.
Mm.
Riaz does have to mill 5 here.
Holy
2 climaxes, wow.
2 off that, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Yep, so he's already out 3.
yeah.
Did you notice that book was right above the pants?
Anything you want to do?
Just saying. That's usually how it goes, right?
Yep.
No, no, sorry.
Books just draw more climaxes.
Book always draws climax,
They're pseudo gates, right?
more or
Or
less.
pants or whatever.
So I believe Patrick should be refreshing here with 7,
Yeah,
unless
that
he
should be
Yeah.
unless he's holding one in hand.
No, it's 7.
It should
Oh,
be
it's 7.
believe-
Okay, okay, okay. It's a bit more ideal for him.
Right, left, center.
So Patrick still probably has to get a little lucky here on the cancels though.
For 2?
Getting
Oh,
sent to 3 would
extremely.
be a little awkward. Oh, it's probably happening.
It is.
He's at
happening.
2-6 now. Yeah.
Runner is only 2K.
So Riaz is fronting with the center lane pretty much every single time, and then that just kind of begs the question: is he going to also front with the character that's in front of the Chica?
So we will front for 2.
He's fronting here.
Yep.
In the draw, I will draw.
He loses his 4th climax in his deck.
Well, 5 because he just drew another one.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
so
You just front for 2.
So yeah, he fronted here, right?
Patrick cancels there.
Yeah.
Then
I
he's
think-
choosing to front
Yeah,
there.
Riaz just wants to push damage because even if he eats all his damage, he's gonna be level 3, and we just saw he got one of his Kuritos to hand earlier.
Oh yeah, and he's got
So he-
stock, right? He
yeah.
has this. 8
He
stock.
has, yeah, he has enough. He should have enough stock to be
He
able
triggered
to.
book, which means
everything.
he drew the pants, so he's fine.
Oh, he's choosing
Oh,
to
no.
resolve Alice. Well, that's,
a good card.
Hmm.
6 salvage.
Mhm.
Salvage.
So he's just using the Alice to grab another
Yeah.
Kirito. So now we know he has double Kirito ready to go.
No encore here.
Yeah, that actually was like a really good Alice there. So he set up double Credo, and he has more than enough levels in clock, right, to get his 6 experience basically. So he can, if he wants,
Well,
he
he
can level up
has,
the Credo.
since he has double Kirito, he can
just level
opt to
that
just
one.
level the Kirito here, because that's his only 3.
Mhm.
Or he can try to go for like 2-2-2 or something.
Yeah.
And on play. Pay 1. Overplay.
So there's the board, the Sunshine board trademark.
Like as like Patrick's in a position where like, do you think he would? Oh, I guess he wouldn't try because of the Alice on board. But like, I'm wondering if trying to lock Riaz at level 2 so he couldn't do anything and like buy yourself another turn that way would be worthwhile for Patrick. But I mean,
I think he might be thinking of this on the fly.
yeah.
Like if Riaz gets hit to like 2-4 or something, he might just be like, all right, I'm just gonna stop here.
It's something really actually worth considering. But at the same time, Riaz like is out what 6 now or something.
No,
Is
he's
it technically
technically out
4?
4. Like 4 if he's like if he didn't draw another climax, he should only be out 4.
4 right now.
And he opted not to like mill all the way with the Alice, so that leads me to believe he's only out 4.
And as you've taught me, Kit, you only need as many climaxes as your opponent attacks in your deck
True.
to cancel every time.
This is correct.
So-
Patrick only has 4 instances or possible instances of damage, so
So Riaz could still be 1/6 at the end of this.
it is possible.
Oh,
All right, well that's not happening this time.
All right. Yep. He levels to level 3.
Yep.
He's like, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time.
But I don't think he has a sword gram in his hand, right? Because there's 2 in his like last clock and 1 in this one, so it's like 3 out.
Yeah, but Kirito kind of draw ditches on play, so
Oh,
so it's okay. So here's the scenario we spoke of. Is Patrick just gonna say pass?
What's interesting about this too is it's like it's on the yo, and you want that damage because usually
You do
as
want the
Sunshine,
damage.
you're supposed to be the aggressor in every matchup, and here we are where we're thinking about passing up an attack on yo.
Draw 12, clock 10, brainstorm 6. You still have the
On the flip side, though,
3 less.
if you do this, you also give Riaz the opportunity to like mill out his deck and get even more compressed. No, he's not going for it.
It's all right.
Oh,
Yeah, just double
3
cancels
4, the classic cancels
Oh.
on 3.
Oh, no. Now he's like cancel on 4.
He eats the. Oh no,
Oh,
cancels on 4.
dude, you can't hurt this man.
Exact numbers.
Dude, well, I don't know if that's like such a good position
Yeah.
still, but like it was
Wait,
pretty
he's
good.
gonna be able to reset his deck state though.
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe
he might opt to do like a spicy play here, right?
Play Alice
Well,
and try
clock-
to force the refresh after clocking.
Alice, clock draw, and then try to refresh.
6, 7, 1 left in the deck.
You said there's 1 left in deck, which means it's probably in his hand, right? I think his book actually drew a pants.
And
He
Riaz is
was
just
counting something else.
debating using that effect. He's not okay.
Oh.
So he's just gonna stay.
That
At,
would have been so spicy.
Yes, just
You just dirtle a turn here, which is kind of spooky, I guess, after you just like force this refresh.
whiff. Ooh.
Well, it shouldn't be that spooky, right? Like,
No. 'Cause I'm assuming he has the Rize Kirito, not the Rize Kirito, but the one that lets you what is it, mill 3 when it dies.
No, I think Riaz
Oh,
has
he-
like a 1-card deck left, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
Really
he's
matter.
got 1-card
He's
deck.
just dirtling this turn.
It looked like it had like a 5-card deck for me.
He just
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
no,
yeah,
he's
this
just
7
hoping to cancel here.
Yeah. Well, he should. He's relatively good compression here, right?
Wait. I think he's saying 7 are only going back in.
I think since he pointed to the pants, I think he.
I think it's not even a meme. It's just real.
So Patrick's probably gonna need to kill this man next turn.
You're good.
He's got to stick 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
No, he's got to stick 9 damage.
Yeah, he has 6-9 damage after this refresh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd die on your next turn, so.
Yep. Patrick also saying he's pretty sure he's dead next turn, so
Yeah.
he's gonna have to push for game here.
That's why I didn't want to clock you, 'cause I'm like,
I'm assuming what Patrick's gonna probably try to do is play down a healer, heal down to 3-0, or try
Well,
to heal down
probably
as much.
not. If he can get a hold of a yo, I think you just play for the aggressive game plan because you just assume you're dead. Especially if you can't protect multiple lanes against the Credo level 3.
Center, right, left.
What is it, like 2 or 3 grams are going back into this refresh, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Going back.
Sounds good. 1 for 1. 2.
Oh, of course you trigger.
Riaz is hitting soul triggers. Patrick is eating Damage.
Unstoppable.
Patrick's actually dead this turn.
Yep.
1.
Oh.
Cancel. Oh, well, I definitely die next turn.
Can
Stand.
Sunshine kill from the standpoint? Definitely yes. Do I want it to? No. 1 second. It's getting dark now. Let me turn my light.
Yeah, you think Patrick's just probably gonna go for a yo here?
I mean, you should. He's already saying too that he's basically dead next turn, so there's no reason to try to play for survival.
That turns to be an out.
Yeah, since Patrick doesn't run the Musashi, yo is the only real like available choice to push any extra damage.
Clock.
Riaz with his patent can't get his stock to be all straight.
That's not bad.
C3, 6. Yeah.
He's probably gonna try to line up a level 3 or a level 2 or something along those lines with a yo here.
Yeah, you just blow all your resources this turn to try to set up
Yeah,
something.
you're
There's-
just kind of all in at this point.
Let's see. Yeah, Patrick plays like a one of Musashi, right? Or
No, he-
No, he doesn't play any.
He doesn't play
He
the
opts for
Musashi at
triple
all.
healer.
Opts to play
Oh.
triple healer. He plays the bouncer for the potential like fate matchup,
Yeah.
and then he plays the
Mm.
pseudo Fumio.
I always find it.
So that's okay.
Yeah, I always find it really weird to
Fumio.
like go like more than 2 healer route in the sunshine deck because you're such the aggressor all the time. That you,
The pseudo Fumio is
Oh yeah, it's like the Arista. It's the Arista.
but it's only one.
Don't want to do that.
Plays Ruby here. What is he ditching?
Discard.
It's climax, huh? Oh
Those were
no,
burn twos. That was
Oh,
a burn 3. Oh, a yo
no.
though.
those are all soul triggers.
Oh no.
Don't.
Why didn't
Wait,
he just
wait.
stop on the yo? Like that's the card you need, right?
I think you're just supposed to stop on the yo there.
Yeah.
Well, there goes all of his burns.
Yeah.
He now reveals 3 zeros.
Well, no, Patrick just asked like just to possibly consider this Fumio, and I don't think he's gonna
I
go
think
for
that's
it.
just a mistake.
There's no reason to go for it.
What's he Fumio? 3 cards?
3 cards
He
back
would
into his deck.
You have
That's
3
it.
cards back, yeah. I think you're just grabbing the yo here every
Yeah.
time.
No,
You
wait,
just-
3 cards back into the deck is a climax combo in some sets.
True. Yeah, you just get the yo here and you hope to get 5 attacks this turn, basically. You try to line up the first one so you get the guaranteed 4, and then hopefully you high roll into the 5th attack off of the second yo.
I'll take the yo.
Hoping, like, wouldn't you also want a climax for this situation?
Possibly. The only issue is like Riaz is pretty
Like, yeah,
compressed at the same
over-
time, but
Yeah, you're
On death.
swinging, but at the same time, you kind of,
you kind of gotta hope for it, you know.
yeah. All right, he's opting to leave it, so that kind of leads me to believe either like a level 1 or a level
Oh,
2.
wait, he's moving to the bottom.
He moved it to the bottom. Okay.
Sorry,
He was probably considering if it wasn't a trigger to attack with Chica first or something. But
Rest. Discard. Reveal.
That's a level 0.
It's almost like he lost 4 level 3s in a single mill.
Take the con.
He only lost 3, I believe.
Oh.
No,
I
he
think
lost
I
2,
think
right?
if
Because
you
it
can,
was
you
2
just-
level supports, a Yo and a Rico.
I guess it doesn't really matter here.
And away we go. Attempt at lethal.
All right.
Just-
3.
You're going at this
3.
point, so no climax slam. So you're just swinging. You're going to be swinging in for like, hopefully like 3. Oh no!
Turn 1.
Here come the cancels.
3.
And I think Riaz is at a sword grams now too, if that even matters at this point.
Okay, well, Riaz, don't fuck up.
So I need a.
That is a
Oh,
level.
that's 6.
He does have, yeah, he does have experience condition.
All right, here it is, boys.
We were worried about him
We
here.
attack, reveal level 2, burn 2 with the trigger.
Didn't get it.
Oh, 0.
Level 0.
Unfortunate.
So yeah, this is looking to be it here.
Kill me.
Yep.
Seems like a mirror of last game, except I think I just.
Now the only potential crazy thing that could happen here is if Riaz decides
Double.
to draw out like his entire deck or something, And then Patrick has the
yeah,
milk counter
he does have
response.
he has one mill counter for sure in his hand still, right? He used one earlier and then he got another one back. Am I remembering that correctly, or is that last game? I can't remember now.
He did use one earlier to protect his Azusa. I don't think he used another one after that.
Be really interesting if he sneaks the win in with that. That'd be pretty good.
Oh, wait, we got it. No claw.
Oh,
All right, he didn't.
Riaz will not be baited.
He's
Not today.
He's like, wait a minute, I'm about to refresh
for
after I
every
play double of
situation.
this.
Draw 2, drop 1,
Yep. Marker.
place marker.
Yep.
Oh, okay, we got it. Play over that.
Wait,
This,
what's happening?
2,
Huh?
1.
Why did he overplay the Alice?
Okay, draw 1, draw 2, drop 1.
Yeah, you're good. You drew 2. You're dropping 1.
Is he gonna resolve Alice effect?
I think so. And then he's gonna hit with that counter and die. Oh no.
Here. Then.
Are you gonna do it, Riaz?
The Alice effect.
Oh, he
He
is.
says Alice
He's
effect.
doing it. Oh no!
I'm at 5, right?
He might have a copy of Graham though, because I think we've only accounted for 3.
Check. We'll clock that. We'll salvage. Salvage level assist.
Oh, the level support is what he wants here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound like something that
He
a
has a
person
killer,
with
yeah.
Graham would do.
He just healed down. He just healed down. Yeah, it's fine.
And
So he's probably guaranteed at the very least 1 reverse here. Because with the level support, yeah, 1 counter can still save it.
The Yos are only 11.5, right?
Currently.
So they're 11k because of EXP, right?
11-5.
Or 11.
They're-
Wait, oh, no, you're right. You're about the Kirito.
11,
Yeah.
okay, they're 12-5, and then the center one should be 13.
15.
That taps to give what?
15.
15.
And then,
Just to get 15.
Unfortunately,
So does that make him over everywhere, or no? Because center is
He's still able to save the center lane.
yeah, and he's gonna get a revenge trigger, so it's extra 500 in one of them, right?
and then 15k.
I mean, like, this is final turn anyway.
Yeah.
15k, front for 3.
Yep.
Or. Oh, this is a misplay. Possibly. It might not be if you cancel everything. Front for 3. Probably should have replaced that with something else. Oh no, I don't have the hand. Oh, never mind. Yeah, can't get it. Front for 3.
He doesn't have the hand, he says.
4.
Oh, he said he didn't have the hand. He has the hand now.
God damn it.
He has like 4 cards in hand. He has the hand.
I don't know. He said he said something was a misplay. He said he didn't have the hand. I'm just relaying the information the players are telling me.
5 now?
5.
He doesn't have the hand to BM. That was the
Oh.
issue.
Kirito in the middle is 15-5 because of the brainstorm, right?
No, Kirito in the middle.
Oh, what is Patrick thinking about here then?
12k plus 15.
Oh, right. It didn't get the pump. So how big is the middle?
Because I don't think the mill really does anything anymore.
12k plus 2k, 12, 14.
He just wants to avoid a reverse, so he's trying to figure out the power levels right now.
Well, no. Well, he's not going to be able to save the right lane.
All right.
Yeah, he was just asking center lane power.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm dead anyway. Yeah. You
It does not matter because he
No.
just eats
Dead
dice.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
Thinking about game
coming up.
Oh,
All right. Well, that was another fairly quick game for the
Riaz knew that people want to see multiple games, right? So he threw game 1.
But I actually didn't have enough.
He threw game 1 for the hype 3 games. I like it.
Riaz does always complain that there is a lack of game 3 in this tournament, so that could be a possibility.
He built his strategy around game 3 only. That's why he has to get there to win.
He also, since he's an anime pro tag, he has to go
It's just
first
3 grams
every
of
time.
At one point, and it was like
right, because you have to lose, and then you have to have your comeback, and then you have like your overwhelming power in the last arc.
Unfortunate there, because that was
Jesus.
like I don't have to think when it's Graham, but like in first game I just didn't have bread at all because I decided to opt not to do it. Probably should have just opted to do it, to be honest, but I was too worried about experience, and then all of a sudden I forget to put the level 2 in there because I thought it was level 2,
Mm-hmm.
because that would have been an extra finisher. But let me just run to the restroom real quick.
You're good.
Riaz is left to go gather power. Like Goku, we have to give him the power for when he's
Charging that
No,
spirit bomb.
yeah, he's channeling the spirit bomb. We have to give him power. I don't even know who's favored after watching these two games. Do you think?
I don't know. It's hard to tell because like I'm not super familiar with Alkazation, but I mean Sunshine is always that like wild horse where if you're able to high roll your way through, you can like high roll anything basically with these yo burns. I think like the scariest part is Riaz doesn't really have a lot of outs to like the double early play. So if the game is like a more normal paced game, I think he might struggle there.
I mean, like Riaz is trying to make like every single effort for these to not be like a quote unquote normal pace game because he's been like tri-fielding, slamming climax almost like every single turn that he can.
Yeah, but I mean, like his deck in a way like facilitates that, so he's like totally fine with it, right?
Yeah, we've heard it in previous interviews that like that's kind of his playstyle and that's kind of what he wants to go for. All right, Riaz is back. Pretty sure we're about to get started here.
Damn, if I survived that last turn, that would have been nuts.
Well, it's only one character. The chance of survival was actually decent enough.
Yeah.
If I had guaranteed 2, then maybe not. But
So Nico, Dean was asking earlier, what deck here do you think is actually favored going into this?
I think it all depends on the tempo and pace of the game. And I think we just discussed that. So like if Sunshine manages to like, you know, not just get like hella damage thrown at it right away and can just have like a normal like 2 or 3 turn cycle, like, you know, 2 turn cycle level 2 with these early plays, it's definitely more favored. But the fact that Riaz has been like very aggressive and just like aggressively trying to push damage, trying to push him to higher levels before he can really sculpt for anything is I think is what's kind of like keeping him in the game. Otherwise, I would just have to say it's like Sunshine would technically be the favorite.
So Riaz is going second here. I think like actually with Riaz's deck, like going second,
he kind of wants that,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do like a really aggressive turn, your turn 1 play tri-field because of the cards you play in this set.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think Riaz is so how I would say it goes is level 2s where Riaz might actually just be like flounders against Sunshine, because at level 3 his finisher like combined with Graham is a bit more explosive, and Patrick can't actually kill most of Riaz's cards at level 1.
2. Or level 1 and level 2 actually.
Like he actually struggles at all times. Like he has to have the bomber.
Yeah.
Oh man, I looked away. Did he trigger Stock Soul here?
He triggered a 2/1 support.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, for 3. Okay. Yep.
So we have double JC. Oh no. Okay, so he wasn't able to tri-field here, which is a little unfortunate. But Riaz is swinging into open lanes. All right. Well, there's the 4.
Fast games.
We gotta go fast. Sponsored by Sega and Sonic the Hedgehog. He eats the 3. Okay.
Gotta go fast.
All right. Very, very cool. So Patrick's 1-1. The The funny part is here for Patrick, he can't actually slam down Stoxel because of the double JC field. Like he can, but it's only going to be pushing damage.
Yeah, it's like not actually doing anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty crippling.
That and Patrick's going to need to find some level 1s to answer these JCs. Because that's the only thing.
3K.
Yeah, that's the only thing he
power.
has that answers them.
Oh man. Who would have known?
Outside
3K
of the
JCs were
suicider,
this
that
spooky?
is. What was that, Kit?
I said, who would have known 3K powered JCs would be this spooky? Oh man.
Vanillas are oversized.
So what do you do here as Patrick?
Yeah, the book. Or
We don't really have like a good grasp of what his hand is, right?
waiting room?
What do you think he's thinking about here? Is he thinking is like, man, do I just like try to slam Stoxel and like push damage anyway?
He's probably thinking, so this is the power of a world champ.
Alright, well, here comes one of the Ozisa. So one of the JCs is getting answered. What are you ditching? Or is he opting to not? Because he still has like 7 or
like,
8 climaxes in his
yeah.
deck.
All my climaxes are still in my deck. Do I mill here? Question mark.
Discard
So he...
He's
Oh,
doing
okay,
it.
he does mill. Okay. Well,
Oh.
there's one.
I think that it's probably fine if you don't want to mill any more of your deck here. That's pretty good.
Slightly
too.
better card, yeah.
Take a level 1.
So at the very least, if you slam down Chica with a Stoxel here, Riaz has to take a damage if he wants to deny the Chica reverse. So
Yeah, and you cause him to open up another lane too if you attack with the Chica first. Oh, he
Yeah,
just slammed
that's the
gate.
wrong climax though. So Riaz's probably gonna let this die unless he needs cards in hand.
Front.
I guess Riaz needs cards in hand.
Well, would you do the last one? Wouldn't you just like wait for the second attack?
I
so
would
you
have
don't...
probably waited. Well, yeah, because if he sides, it's like whatever, right?
Yeah, it's like you still got the plus, but this time you didn't take damage.
Direct power to self.
Nah, he wants to open up his lanes. That
So
way
he
he
can
has a
get
better
that-
chance to cancel.
You mean
Never
so he could
mind.
be level 2?
Direct.
Oh no.
5.
That's a lot of
Five
incoming
damages,
damage.
alright,
Up cancels
cancel.
off the top though.
That would have been crippling actually, but it didn't happen. So
Drop the turn.
Patrick's showing 3 out right now, so 4
Yeah.
after that trigger.
I mean, if you're Riaz, you're just
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
probably
the-
clock drawing and then trying to Magro if you can. That's
Mhm.
about it. There's no real other place that he can really make
Yeah, the deck is just so
outside of like
straightforward.
outside of this other one where he can like put down one of these mill 3s on death.
All right, let's see the book.
Oh, he's got it.
Yep.
A little curious. I feel like you might want to put the on death Kirito while the Yu-Gi-Oh here in front of the Suicider.
I don't know if it really matters how many is Riaz out, because like having
He's not out a lot.
Yeah, having it die on the defensive is better because you can make better decisions with more information, right?
I suppose.
Ability.
Okay, yeah. If Riaz isn't out a lot, then yeah, I think it's probably better then.
Oh, but both of those pretty good.
Do you dig one more, or do you trust your deck?
Nah, you trust in the number 4. Number 4 is gonna be the card he needs. Oh,
That's not a card.
whoa, he doesn't lose that card to stock now.
Oh, you're
Oh.
correct.
Look, you gotta think about. You gotta take the small victories because he's about to trigger a book now.
Now he's gonna trigger a pants, so then he can get back a book.
no, the book
Wait.
will draw him a pants. It's all good. Maybe the book will draw him a book. I guess we'll see.
He's only showing one climax out in the waiting room, right?
Was it one? I thought it was two.
I think I only saw the book. Oh, here's.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he's going to grab back a book, right? Or is he choosing to not?
Interesting if he
He's
doesn't.
choosing to not, so this kind of leads me to believe he probably has another one in hand.
Pretty
Yeah.
spooky.
Is he pretty close to refreshing? It's hard to tell with these black sleeves.
No, that looks.
I don't
looks
think
like kind
so.
of thick.
So unless you go over hand size, well, I don't think you have a lot of ditch options, so it might be correct. Yeah, your only ditch options is like your ditch ponder.
Is he debating the side here? I would side here.
Yeah, side is actually really strong here. Unless you
Side
expect
for
to have
one would be
another-
ideal because then you just kind of like lock Sunshine out of a potential level 2, where they can like
He's
just slam
fronting.
the early play.
He doesn't care.
Cards left in deck, by the way?
The Ivan.
I think like you ideally would check how many stock souls he's out. If he's out like 4, it's.
I don't think it matters. I think you just
Well,
side
I mean, as
every
far as the
time.
side goes, I think fronting like either way is like,
Climax and waiting?
you know, you're gambling either way, right? Well, actually no, because the side guarantees at most he'll be 2-0 if he triggers, right? Both ways.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have to trigger. So like,
Yeah.
like one's 100% he's 2-0. The other one is.
Yeah. Maybe just siding here. Just
Oh, he's siding.
Oh, he said side.
Yeah, he said side.
All right, good.
Oh, there's a brainstorm. That's pretty good.
Those
You
are
take that.
non-triggers though, so this
fine.
means he's going to
Now
trigger
he
here
can reveal his
100% of the time.
non-trigger.
Oh, never mind.
If he went to 4,
Okay.
he would have.
Okay, so now we have.
We have a game.
We do.
Yeah. So what happens here is like I think the only way you get punished here is like he's just gonna.
He's
pick up.
paying 3 to save a runner. Oh my goodness.
Patrick's hand absolutely garbage.
Yeah, I think his hand is like only ready for like level 2.
Yeah. If I see a 1-0 Chica here and a stock soul, like, then it's kind of like unfortunate. You couldn't punish him as hard as you wanted to, but I guess we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. So Patrick's still not out a lot of climaxes, right?
No clock.
No, he's not.
Opting not to clock.
Yeah, he has rubies in hand, right? So he's just gonna
Yeah.
know his deck and force a good refresh. I think is like the play. Second Chica, so
Or
maybe
he
has a
might
stock?
be greedy and just try
Ooh.
a stock soul play.
Oh
Okay.
no, he had a ruby in hand. I would have forced the refresh here for sure. Like left myself with like 1 card in deck
Well, if
after attack.
if he doesn't cancel here, I think it's fine, right?
Can't reliably say.
Or if he doesn't trigger here, rather, I think he's fine. The problem is like if he triggers like twice or something, it all depends on the climaxes he's got left. This is
Alright.
once again leveling the administrator, not really caring to
Well, I mean,
fight for board at all at level 2.
I mean, at this
What
point,
level
you
2?
can't really get it back, right? So it does more work in clock at this point,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Why can you not get it back?
Well, no,
You have
because
to
it,
Ricky it to
it
get
could
it
go
back,
back.
basically,
It could
right?
go back to his deck, so he could potentially grab it because he's going to be like refreshing this turn.
But the idea is like the gram is better, right? Like you can let Yo live on
Didn't
one turn.
cards in deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
More than enough, so you're gonna get that off. So you're probably discarding that.
I didn't see what he grabbed off this Chica. What did he grab?
I actually missed it as well because I looked at chat for 2 seconds.
Riaz, cancel, please. Oh no.
He triggers a Yo here,
Versus you,
and Riaz still can't cancel.
It's okay. When he slams the
He
book
grabs a
next
Chica
turn,
here.
Riaz just needs like Patrick to just eat damage, right? That's his out.
take the Chica.
And then Patrick's out is to cancel.
Well, Patrick's triggered clean on all of these swings so far.
That doesn't mean anything in this game.
I'll side here.
You're
Sides here for
right,
one?
but
one takes it.
yeah. So Patrick triggered clean, so he might have like 2 cancels or so left in this deck.
Ability.
Hmm.
This.
It's interesting he opted to leave the or not kill the other climax combo.
Ooh,
Yeah.
level assist is his first card. It's pretty good.
This gave him a ditch out too to the climaxes in his hand, so he just ditched the pants, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then ditch.
You're good. You're good.
I think that was just like weird character placement there.
Yeah, you can go. Stand and draw.
I think it's kind of weird that, yeah, like you said, that he didn't kill this, because I feel like Riaz telegraphed a bit that he
Had the
might
book,
potentially
right?
have another book in hand.
Oh, that he should have sided the other card instead.
Yeah, that he should have just let the on death
1-0,
look
yeah.
at 3 live,
Yeah,
and just
because
killed the opportunity for the climax combo.
yeah, and killing that too gives him free like hand fix basically at this point, letting him ditch climaxes that he might have stuck in hand, because it's like you guys said earlier, he doesn't have a lot of ways to really hand fix that way.
Yep. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there's the
see,
book.
like I said, he had it, like he telegraphed he has another book in hand, so he's just able to just do this play again.
Yeah, I'll know.
I think Patrick's fine. He opts to mill.
Run, so you're good.
That's a little, huh? Wonder how many climaxes he has left in there to do that then.
Cancel.
Well, he knew.
Cancels on
He
3.
knew.
He
He
did
knew.
know.
He's a
Cool.
prophet. What was that, like 3 cards left in Riaz's decks?
Yeah, he might actually just deny the mill on this last one if there's 3.
He does still have a climax in stock. I'm not sure how many he's got. It's really hard to tell with these cameras.
Yeah. It's okay. So yeah, he's just choosing to stop here.
Oh no, he has a 4-card deck, so he can top check once on this last one.
Okay.
Swing. Yeah, I'll be at a
All
good
right. So
position.
Patrick does eat this one. So I think if he cancels this next swing, he's in a really, really good spot.
Direct ability.
Ooh, does he want to keep going here and not refresh with the extra climax? I think that's the question.
What? I think you just stop here, right?
Well, I think he's like trying to figure out like what's left in his deck. Like, is there something he wants in there?
Yeah, if it's something like really,
I
really
guess
high
that's
value,
it.
like maybe you ignore refreshing, like having a better refresh.
So,
Oh,
see?
okay. So he had another Kirito in there. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense, I guess.
1, 2. Yeah. Add.
So grabs the Kirito. Oh no.
Well, he
I
wanted
didn't
that
know
hand.
there was a book in there.
Oh no.
He literally just counted. He needed the hand.
This does let him draw another card if he wants to.
So now he's refreshing with 5, right, or 4, because he's gonna draw a climax off this book.
Yeah. Well, he's also going to be taking this refresh damage,
All
so it's actually going to be 3.
He's only refreshing with 3 guys.
Oh no. It's okay. It's not okay. I think this like turn was like almost game losing, right?
Possibly. It just feels bad. Him not, like if he knew there was a climax left in his deck, like
He's
and
like-
he was getting greedy with getting the level 3 Kirito, like why didn't we just mill the entire deck? You know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, well, he's like high 2 already, and Sunshine's gonna 2, right?
Left, right, middle.
I think you resolve book first, right?
Yes, you do.
Book, draw,
Mhm.
refresh damage. That was just 3 damage.
He didn't refresh a climax. Maybe he's gonna live.
Patrick does cancel here, so
On exact number.
yeah.
So now it's like even more crippling, right? Because like
Yeah, so Patrick's going to be a 2-3. He's going to drop the early play board, and then, yeah, this is going to be a little rough for Riaz to deal with.
Riaz has to just like sack every cancel in his deck now. That's his only out.
More or less, yeah.
Because he needs like one more
He
turn
has to,
of damage.
he has to hope for cancels, and he has to
He
hope
doesn't
like
have
Patrick
any.
doesn't reveal a level 3.
How flooded were you last turn?
3 in hand.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I think at this point it's
Big signal.
it's pretty clear cut what Sunshine's gonna do.
Later. It's fine, but
Do you think Riaz even has like a chance left in the game?
Oh,
Unless
has-
he like sacks cancels?
It's like
no. He has to sack really hard.
Yeah.
really.
Oh, I need to put in 3 piles.
Like he needs at least two more turns of attacks to be able to like possibly win this game off of sacks, right?
Yeah.
So he has to get really lucky here on the cancels, and then hopefully he gets the extra turn he needs.
Well, that's a yo, so that's a level 3 in clock.
Clock. Draw 2.
So that's one less level 3 Patrick could technically reveal.
You have
All right, Patrick has an aneurysm here and forgets that he needs to pay 4 stock instead of 3. That's Riaz's way back in the game.
No, he triggered a yo on like
Oh,
his second swing.
damn.
So that's I was like that's
Still
not even
not
a
a-
thing.
Can't even hope for a misplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just good here.
Wasn't tracking all of those.
I'm not too sure what the formalities here are though. So yeah, there's the Chica.
Famous last words, by the way. Pay 2.
Pay the 2, pay the 1, summon the yo.
The extra
Forgets to pay 1 and just goes to his second Chica.
Wait. Oh,
What?
okay.
Pay 1.
Okay. So he was just memeing. He just
It was-
wants
it was
3 2
extended
beaters on the
BM.
board.
The
Yeah.
VM begins.
I'd almost think like unless you specifically want 2 soul beaters,
Who needs a back row?
you probably hold that next cheek until for the next turn, right?
Like, what does the 1 extra damage do? Is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Just because then you can have like double yo
Chica.
out on the
or double
board.
yo, yeah. That's a really weird
Especially if
play,
you
but-
well, oh, he's just going in.
Mobility.
Okay, he reveals a level 0 off the Chica. Yeah, it's level 3 though.
It's okay. He just has to cancel this yo. This yo 7 damage is going to swing 4.
Mobility.
2 in salvage.
He felt that gate there, and he knew not to swing yo.
Salvage the
Grabs back the yo though.
Yeah, I salvage the
All right, reveal 0 here and a cancel. I think that works out very well for him. Oh no, that's
Oh,
a lot.
That's a
Cancel on
5
4 maybe?
damage. Yeah, he cancels that.
This is what
Okay.
Riaz needed.
Yeah.
So I
so-
think this is fine. Riaz is probably honestly like safe to like try to sandbag one more turn.
He has to like double brainstorm to get to next deck, though, right? Like he has to.
He can like double brainstorm, and he can also play the on death. A look at 3. Oh, he has to clock draw this turn. That's
well, I
it's a
mean,
bit of a
he could
yikes.
play the healer here to heal it off anyway. It doesn't really matter because
Oh,
he needs
yeah.
to pay out the book. Oh wait, is
Oh.
he
he
just
plays the Kirito.
He sees lethal.
he sees the lines?
He saw that
Oh,
double
no.
trigger.
Drop 1.
Even with that, I don't think you go for it here.
He stuck 10 damage that one turn. Last game. He only needs to stick 11 this time.
Oh no. Is he just gonna do it and play Graham and just try to push as much damage as he can? I guess if he thinks he can sack some more cancels, that's, you know, that's not the worst.
I mean, I guess he could push here and hopefully get to the new deck basically, and then win off of like swings of like 1/1/1 the following turn.
Yeah, he's setting up for a 2-turn kill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure. Might as well play over
Ooh,
Oh
he's playing
my.
over it.
using Alice ability. Day 1. Trick 3. 1.
No fear
Oh
there.
my
Just needs to mill the entire
goodness.
deck this turn.
Publish the third Kirito.
Wait, does he have?
Okay.
He doesn't have triple.
All
does
right,
he?
buddy. All
Oh,
right,
no.
dude. Settle down.
He sees the blood. He's
Not
going for it.
the ability of
Is he doing it? Is he committed?
I don't know.
Just
He might
fine.
not. be.
Show me your heart and commitment to the game, Riaz. Come on. Heart and commitment. There we go.
What's he?
I
What's
think
he
he's
even
missing
getting?
a
Does he not have
Yu-Gi-Oh.
the gram yet?
I think he's looking for a Yu-Gi-Oh as well, right?
Well, I don't think he can like
Well, he
reliably
can't triple
gram here
right.
anyway.
Okay, yeah.
drop 1.
Oh yeah, there Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right.
He can't gram here. He just has to like.
If he grams here, he's like he denies himself the ability to double.
Oh, he's just
like,
threatening it
threaten
in
double.
every lane.
Yeah, he
Okay.
just wants to threaten it in every lane.
Only get 2.
Well, this is
Well, it's been nice knowing you, Patrick.
Cannot stop all use of bunch of cards.
I don't think Patrick dies here.
All right.
Even with the double trigger, I don't
See-
think
I'll
he
see
dies
you in
here.
30 seconds, Nico.
Oh, so he gets
Oh
the
my
burn one on
God.
every.
Yeah, he gets the
reverse
burn
as
one
well,
on all the
so-
reverses. So like, this is just a good board to force out anyway. So he gets double if Patrick can't handle it, and then he still gets the burn one as well if he doesn't save one of them.
Play 2 more cards. And that means I have enough for full comp. Okay.
What's he doing here?
I
I hope
don't
that's the
know.
brainstorm he's thinking about.
No, you're slamming the fucking climax here every single time. I was like, if you're making this play, that's like the only option that's left to you, right? I mean, I guess you can maybe slam the
Well, he's,
brainstorm
yeah,
to
yeah. the
threaten to get
brainstorm.
over Chica and keep the Kirito on the lane. That's about it. But if he does that, will he even have hand to be able to resolve double Kirito?
He said he would. I think.
Okay.
Don't have a brainstormer. So, alright then. Sure, play.
Okay. So he slams down UG.
Brainstormer.
He-
Ability.
okay.
I think he just wants to mill his deck here.
Yeah, he
right?
wants to mill his deck. Yeah.
Um,
Probably just grabs the 1-0.
hand.
Grabs the 3. I don't know about grabbing the 3-2. Because you're probably not going to have the stock to play it.
This will make it to where they don't.
If you survive another turn, that is.
Oh, to kill or not to kill. These are such tough decisions. We'll just go for it. I don't care.
But if he has 2 cards left in deck, this is actually ideal for him, right?
Mhm.
Because he can just deny the first Kirito thing, or the first Kirito burn, and still kind of refresh fairly compressed.
Yep.
Not super compressed, that is, but like,
Or 3.
more than he would be. Okay, never mind. He can't do that. He has like 3 or 4 cards left in deck.
Cancel.
On 3. Oh no.
6.
Pay 2.
Does the thing.
Ditch 2. Burn 3.
6. Level.
Does take the 3.
Does Garrett have the counter? Are we sure?
I don't think he ever sculpted for it, right?
I don't think so. And if can he counter in the last lane too, or
He can.
13? Is that
Yes.
That's 12-5, right?
He can counter in every single lane if he wants to.
Doesn't have it.
Does not, but he cancels
Cancels
on
on 3.
he cancels on the
Burn 1.
numbers.
Exact cancels twice now.
Oh, he
The
didn't burn 1.
3. Oh, sorry. Burn 1. That's mandatory.
Yep.
On Kirito.
it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Burn one.
Yeah.
Burn for 3. 3.
Alright, so If he eats this 3, then yeah. So
Oh,
Riaz has to
Riaz,
resolve
go for
this.
it.
He
Oh,
has to at this point
He has to
resolve
do
it.
the burn. Oh, the burn one snipes the climax.
Oh,
This is how
It's
world
so
champions are
actually
made.
happening.
This is how world
No.
champions are made.
like this.
Explosion!
No.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh no!
I'm going
My
to
goodness.
rewatch that VOD just to hear that.
That was
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was freaking hysterical. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Riaz just has to cancel now,
Well,
right? Like
well, Riaz is still like he can still sack some cancels.
Yeah.
Like
he's got 8 going back in, and
he's pretty compressed, but at the same time he
he's
has
what,
8
compressed.
cancels to go back in.
What are you
And
talking about?
what?
Compressed?
Look, he has a marker compression, dude. It's over.
Right.
0 stock, 1 hand is compressed.
And 3 markers. You can't forget that.
You're right. He has so many markers on his board. He can't take damage anymore.
Should be 8. 1, 2, 3.
Swing for that, and then for that.
Yeah. And then
Patrick,
yeah,
this
Alchemization-
is still kind of a spot for you, right?
yeah, Alchemization has no combat tricks either, right? So you can't like leave a counter or something here, it looks like, right?
Well, like-
yeah.
My number's better.
You're just like literally preying on
Patrick
the
only
has.
has to stick 4 damage.
4.
Like
He does, but at the same time, Patrick can only, unless he has another Chica, he's only able to field 1/2 Soul Beater.
is that all you need?
Does me nothing.
Yes, but
Isn't it almost
Look who-
better to just slam 3 normal characters in a climax?
Doesn't matter.
if you had that option, you probably go for that.
How big are the Kiritos? 11 5s and 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
This is kind of why I like.
Confused by the double Chica
Yeah,
play.
that's why I'm confused by the double Chica play because now, like, this would have been a better turn to follow that up with, right?
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
you're right.
Because now, like, we know he has a Yo in hand, but like, what else do you do?
Let me check one thing. 3, those are all out. So that into that.
Would you even consider like clock drawing here? If you don't have a climax, find a climax.
I would, because I would just assume this game is over. Like,
Like,
you win this turn or you lose this turn, right?
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
You can only heal down to 3/3, and that's just yeah.
You've already sacked every cancel in your deck, right? Because he canceled
I guess that's the best line.
he canceled quite a bit last time.
3 or 4 times, right?
No clock.
Mhm.
I think he canceled 3,
P2.
so he's gonna. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of
On
sick.
play, I'll bounce.
'Cause now he gets to bounce one of the Kiritos.
Uh,
One extra card will go back into refresh, and he gets to potentially modulate soul damage.
left Kirito.
Riaz got free hand. He was hurting for it.
Well, I don't know if we can't because it's not like he can actually play it down. It's just that small little percentage, right?
Mhm.
I can't wait for the open lane to be swinging for lead and get a soul trigger for the cancel.
Please stop.
I don't need any better cards. No.
Be very unfortunate when Patrick triggers a stock soul in the open lane.
Ooh, now he gets that knowledge.
Only matters is what this top card is.
So, of course.
Level 1.
I don't know if you do that. Like, I feel like you do that, like,
It's knowledge.
Is what I'm seeing.
knowledge, but at the same time, you can't resolve. Well, I guess if you slam a stock soul, you can technically pump extra soul.
What? No. It lets you know if you want to attack in the.
Yeah, but I'm like the Yoshiko that he played down the bouncer has the on play or on attack pay 1 ditch 1 to give.
What's going
global
on? Is
soul.
that thing? Was that thing get moved to an open lane? I'm thinking about the boards. Oh wait, no, it's in front of a character, right?
Character right now.
What's going on? Why is the board being moved so much?
I'm assuming Patrick wants to play down a level 0 character to avoid any potential like crazy sides if Riaz survives this. Just to maximize, just to maximize his chances of living.
Hmm.
Just did math, and now I can count. Now I can.
I think Riaz has like what, 1 card left in deck from what I'm seeing.
Very good.
So yeah, he's probably gonna go swing 3 first. This is really
Oh, Riaz only has to cancel one.
now you give up like, potential soul modulation, which is like
Alright.
just kind of like why I didn't really care for the Rico play.
Like-
the attack will determine the fate of this match.
Yep.
Unless they have 3 on top of each other. But
Because like yeah, it's like Riaz only has to be in the clear, right?
If he cancels the swing, he's more or less good unless Patrick like triggers like double triggers or triggers a stock soul.
Oh, don't worry. They're asking for the statsman himself, Ian, to run the calculations on 3-1-1 versus 2-2-2. I imagine 2-2-2 is just better. It has less points of failure.
Does it Yoshiko also give soul on attack if he chose to?
On attack, pay 1, pitch 1, gives 500. And
3-2-2 or 3-1-1.
Yep.
Oh no, because it pumps soul to
So
itself.
basically, I need this 3 to stick.
It would be 3-3-2. It would be 3-3-2.
That's what you say. But it's gonna be a soul trigger for 2 and a double soul trigger. Unless you have 4 in waiting.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. There's my out. Please don't have it in your hand and just didn't play it. Alright. Do my normal thing. This is here to determine my fate. And 3 nice stacks.
Left, right.
Of course, he's gonna cancel on 3 here every
Here it
time.
comes.
Right.
He just has to cancel it. Dude, he doesn't need the mill. He just needs the power. Riaz, take my power! Oh!
Right.
Please don't kill me.
Oh!
I take it back. Trigger.
1.
Don't do it.
Did trigger. Oh no, he didn't trigger.
Front.
No.
Oh,
No?
No. Okay,
over.
I'm alive, but I don't know.
It's all over.
Oh my god, that's right. You.
On death of the.
Yeah, that was. I'm not sure about that one.
It was the greatest use of what?
So the
The weirdest use. The weirdest use.
I feel like
Yeah.
undervaluing the potential global soul there's a mistake.
Well, it's also just like
So let's say goodbye to Kirito.
like presenting like lethal, but only if one thing happens, right?
Fuck 2.
Versus like multiple instances of lethal.
So you need 3 to die. How many cards left in your deck?
8.
Too many. Got it.
Well, now also the the really sad part for Patrick is, Riaz still has a 2 soul beater on the board.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. This is.
He's slamming a climax here without. So he's gonna be going in for 3-3-3 if that's the case.
Good numbers. I mean,
And
like,
it's it's the climax combo. Oh my god! Oh my god! And he refills hand. Oh, dude.
Cancel.
He does cancel that one though.
forcing the counter here. Let's go.
And you have how many climax in waiting right now?
1.
I think that's what he's checking for right now to see if Patrick's got it.
7.
Patrick's showing
He's
it.
out 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Only cancel one more time. So the best order is direct here for 3 before that burn one goes through. 4.
4. So he does hit soul triggers.
Cancel.
Oh,
That should be game.
It's actually lethal. That's just lethal on attack.
if that's all 8, that's game over. It's just. Well, yeah, no, I'm saying it's game over because he had
Yeah.
4 left in deck, and Riaz doesn't run double soul triggers. So yeah, that's it.
Did you expect the triple Q?
3-1-1, 55.47%. 4-2-2, 61.44%.
Hoping that, because you went for that play, you didn't have a counter in hand, did you?
No.
Or 2-4-4.
3-2-2.
2-4-2.
3-3.
Could have searched it out, and I should
If he
have
just
put it
had like a
down,
stock
and that's
slow or
where my
something, he
mistake
could have
went.
played.
Because that counter would have basically guarantee me 0. No, I'll only get 1 reverse. Yeah, and then you would
sure. After
I guess. Did you end up? No, you ended up canceling the burn as well, right? Nah. Oh no, I guess yeah. The burn ones and all that do matter. Yeah. So yeah, that's the right play. I was scared that turn you had it, but then I was like, wait, it doesn't really matter because you don't have enough climaxes to stop me.
Mhm.
But what would have sucked? No, actually, yeah, it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
well, all right, guys. That was a game 3.
It was.
It's pretty crazy series, to be quite honest.
What are you talking about? There was only one game, Nico. I don't know what you're talking about. The other two.
Game 1 did go by extremely fast. Game 2 also went by pretty fast. This last series is honestly the only one that seemed a little bit more normal.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even put it at normal. Riaz was flooded at level 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to loop Kiritos into Kiritos. It's not like he had them ready to go.
Yeah.
So
and kill myself just to get the other one out of waiting room. Yeah, I didn't have enough stock, man. All these grounds are just so useless, man. I literally ditched 2 for the burn.
Yeah, I'm
man,
surprised
they
we didn't get
enabled
to
your
see it. Any of those games because like it was like relevant. It would have been relevant like every game, right?
It's the
No,
first
I think it
game
was
for
only
sure.
relevant in the first game, with the way like the scenario was kind of like set up.
Yeah. Definitely relevant first game. Second game, I think it might have, it would have gotten me a second reverse, but I don't think he would have died anyway.
Yeah.
And then third game, I had it, but I had the choice either playing it or a second Kirito, and I had to make the decision. I mean, third Kirito, and I felt like 3 Kickers better because he can't threaten all 3 of them. He's got to threaten at least only one.
I do have a couple questions for you, Riaz.
What's up?
So for the first one, in game 2, after Patrick double triggered right before his refresh, you opted to just kind of like front attack and let him pay out a climax. Is there any were you just kind of like not thinking about that?
Game 2, you say?
Yeah, game 2. I think if I
Where-
remember correctly,
well,
both of you folks were close to level 2. Patrick was right about to refresh, but he double triggered, I believe, Stock Soul and and Gate.
Well, one I
And then
didn't.
you Magro'd the following turn.
Is that where you dropped it on my Magro and you killed my Magro, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he killed the Magro to save his Azusa.
So, to be honest, I was planning on fronting all his cards anyway, but I guess I could have like sided one of the lanes. I guess the 0 lane. I guess because that's something I could have sided first. But I just wanted to kill his board. I don't know how prepared he would be for level 2, so I just kill his board.
Okay.
He got the climax back, I guess, but because he only had like 4 cards in hand, 4 or 3, I can't remember. But thought I'd just kill his card and see how it goes. I mean, if he early plays, right? But yeah, he did pay out a climax, so that's something to think about. I think I was more focused on killing his board rather than having him not refresh with that climax.
I get you. Okay.
But there's actually a really good argument to say that, well, if he has, instead of early play, him having 1 card in the field doesn't really matter. Like him keeping 1 card. So I think maybe the right play would have been to side for 2 on the level 0. Wait, the level 0 was a brainstormer, wasn't it?
No, the level 0 was a mill runner.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just making sure it wasn't some valuable target. All right.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a good point. I think that's an improvement there that could have been made.
And then in game 3, you also kind of like it was one of your Magro turns. You chose not to mill out and then opted to trigger a book. Did you do that because you needed hand, or did you just kind of like forget that was a book at the bottom of your deck?
So I was counting, and for some reason, I thought I triggered more CXs than I did.
Oh, okay.
So I was like that, but it being a book and not a pants actually just saved me on hand. So like it worked out, but unintentionally. I think because I only had like 4 cards in my hand at that time, and I think I think though, to be honest though, I would have milled out if I knew it was a book. Like I'd rather just take and hope I cancel. But then when I saw the book, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go straight to 3 after this turn and just slam down, level 3s, hopefully.
I mean,
Ironically,
that
I think
is-
I ended up double canceling the turn after.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, if I remembered like counted correctly, like I thought I triggered like 3 in total, but I only triggered 2. Or sorry, I only triggered 1, which was the pants from a while ago, like early level 1.
hmm
So I thought I triggered 2. So I didn't think it was a climax. That's what I was counting. I was like, oh okay, I'm 8 out, and I triggered. I was like, this is not according to plan, but thankfully it was not a pants. That would have felt really bad.
I see.
But yeah, no, that was just my mistake right there completely.
Patrick, I do also have one question for you there.
Yep.
Would you be able to explain the thought process of your last turn?
So the last turn, look, I'm actually going over that myself right now.
hmm
So
we had Ian run the numbers in the chat.
So I don't think what I did was the right play. However, what I should have done was actually use the Ruby Asusa. I miscounted my climaxes in waiting room. Didn't actually realize I only had 2 left in deck. I thought I had 3. So that was my fault on that, first of all. So I had 3 rubies in hand that turn. So I easily could have gone through that deck to get to new deck for the new turn. So that's the first thing that went wrong. The second thing, my thought process was, my hand looks like...
So we had, we know he had a Yo at the very least in hand.
Yes,
And you obviously had a Yoshiko.
I had a Yoshiko. I had a healer. I had 3 rubies, and I think the drop search was it.
I believe you did play down a drop search. Yeah. I don't know.
So those were the 7-ish cards that I had in my hand. So the biggest.
No, you also did have a Rico, didn't you?
2-1, 2-1 Rico. Yeah,
you had a 2-1
because I played that down. So I think the thing that matters this turn is what the top card of my deck is.
But so
in that case, I misordered it. I misordered first and foremost. I should have played the Rico. I should have, because there was a climax on the top of my stock, because I triggered the turn before, right? So I play the Rico. I Ruby Asusa to get through that deck.
No. You didn't trigger the turn before. You triggered all clean.
Okay, so then I Ruby Asusa first, then go into new deck with the 3 stock, play the Rico, top check, probably discarding the other Ruby. I might have needed the 3rd Ruby. So if I needed the 3rd Ruby, I'd probably discard the healer at that point, because my play is between the Yo and the Yoshiko.
Yeah.
And I top check. If I have one more card in hand, that's what I top check with. If not, then it gets a little dicey on how many cards I can go through with only 2 rubies. I don't remember exactly how many cards are in my deck. But other than that, I top check, and depending on what that card is, determines what the best play is there. So I misordered it. I should have gone through second. I should have gone to next deck. But for the play that I actually did, what ended up being no trigger, level 1. I think at that point, I could have Yo-Burn for 1, which would have put Riaz to 3-3-3-4 with refresh, correct?
He was at 3-2 with 1 card left in deck, I believe. So if you knew it was a 1, the burn 1 was guaranteed to stick.
Yes. So at that point, I need 3 damage. And I probably should have gone 2-1-1 at that point. 2-1-1, because his characters were over on the other side. Or 2-1-2. 2-1-2. So I misordered that strictly because I played the Yoshiko first. The Yoshiko did put 1 fresh card, 1 non-climax back into his deck, but I think that's slightly irrelevant. So misordering overall was what cost me that turn. Was what possibly cost me the game.
Mhm.
So
I think
I
the
think that was it. But when I had the Oshkron field, it was no soul trigger was the determining factor because I was debating whether or not to use the Yoshiko's second effect to pump soul.
Mhm.
If there was a soul trigger, I would have attacked with one of the rubies first to get that stock because that's 2, 3, 1 at the moment. So if 2 goes through, it hits him to 3, 4, 3, 5 with refresh. And then I have to direct to pump the soul. But again, direct for 2, no soul trigger, front for 2 or front for 3 because I'll use the ability for 2. So I misplayed that turn actually incredibly horribly. I think I did literally the worst possible attack order.
Yeah.
So that was my fault. And like overall, it was just horribly bad. So I think I threw the last game off that, but yeah, that was just my thought process of going 3-1-1 at that point. If the 3 sticks and I only need 1-1 off the new deck into 7 climaxes, I believe, or no, 8. It was 8 into 8 climaxes.
All right, with just so you know, I think it was Ian ran the math, and you literally did pick the worst route possible to seal out the game. The best order was 2-3-2, with using the soul pump on the Yo for the second attack into a character, and then bumping the last one up to for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't really think of it that much. I'll be honest, I didn't go through all of the numbers incredibly, like, innately. But talking it out here, yeah, I went through the worst possible situation. So.
I really wanted to kill you on the explosion, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that turn was so wild.
You actually surprised me, Riaz. You like hella surprised me because I'm just like, I think Riaz is probably just gonna sandbag another turn here. Push factor to level 3, hope to survive a turn, and then you're just like,
with
we're
3
going
in
in
my deck?
now. Yeah.
With 3 in my deck? Yeah, no, dude, I'm not gonna survive a turn with 3 in my deck. Because my refresh was so poor with like 4 and like 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, we're going in. I can guarantee 2 carry tails, but when I drew my basically third one off the first carry tail, I was like, okay, because I was just gonna go double carry tail, play the Alice, kill it, grab the other carry tail from waiting room, but then I drew the other one off of the first one. I was like, oh well, triple, there we go. But yeah, no, I think first game I played atrociously from the transition between 2 to 3 for the sole fact that I mistook my level 1 for level 2.
Oh yeah, that first game was a little.
So I would have at least had
rough.
one. I would have had one Kirito that game.
Yeah,
and
you
I
would
would have had a small sliver of hope of killing him, a small sliver. But that completely. I think he just ended up at like what? I think he actually just canceled everything and just ended up like at 3 damage or no. I don't even know what you did that turn. No, you took 1 attack for 3 probably. I think. But yeah, no, that was the biggest misplay I've done so far in this entire tourney. It was mistake that level.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll close it out here, guys. You have any shout outs there? I guess we'll start with Patrick.
Yeah, just shout out to Strictly Broken. Pretty much it.
All right. Riaz, any shout outs here?
Same as usual. Shout out to Reality CX for always sponsoring me. Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh,
Your boy Yu-Gi-Oh.
Our boy Yu-Gi-Oh.
Shout out to final season of Oscillation out. And shout out to Nova TCG for always sponsoring this tournament.
Yep. So yeah, just before we close it out here, then thank you once again to ENTCG for putting this event together and all the people working behind the scenes to make sure this runs smoothly. Once again, Nova TZ, thank you for sponsoring the prize at the end. I know they did some store credit. They do a lot of Japanese and some English, so check them out. Am I missing anything else? I think that's it, right, guys?
Shout outs to Burn One.
Yeah,
What
shout
about
out to
your-
those guys. Burn one.
Aw.
Other than that, guys, I guess we'll see you next match. I guess tomorrow. Tomorrow's the next match. Broderick versus
Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah, that'll be an exciting match. Can't wait to see Ryan implode. So,
Oh my god!
it's our boy Broderick, man.
Yeah.
How could he possibly lose? It's
I
Broderick.
put my faith in Broderick also because he's the strongest player I've ever met.
Exactly. We'll see you guys tomorrow for that. We'll be casting it here as well. Later, everyone.